Hello, Aries. Welcome back. This is going to be your reading for August of 2023. First of all, welcome if it's your first time here, and welcome back if you've been here before. I'm CJ, and this is the Liminal Exchange, where we create liminal energetic exchanges. I tap into your energy, you tap into my energy, we tap into each other's energy. We're just getting into each other's energy, so it's a liminal exchange. But welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. We're gonna be getting into the tarot. We're gonna see what's going on for August, what's coming up, what you're currently going through, past, present, future, things like that. We're gonna be pulling from the Spirit Messages deck by John Holland. We're also gonna be pulling from the what is this? The Tarot of the Spirit deck by Pamela and Joyce Eakins. And then we're also going to pull from the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Arloff, just to see what we need to let go of. All right, Aries. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is, just take a couple of breaths, get your coffee, get your water, get your snack, get whatever you need to get comfortable and cozy. And we're going to go ahead and dive into the energy to see, what's been going on. So I'm going to pull from the Tarot of the Spirit deck first. Just to pull 3 cards, see what's going on with your energy. Past, present, future, situation, obstacle, advice, things of that nature. All right, benevolent spirits, what do you have for Aries, August 2023? Give me 3 cards, please and thank you. All right, some flippers want to come out already. Got some jumpers. Let's do a nice, decent shuffle here. All right, Aries. So starting out, we have the Queen of Pentacles. In this deck, it's referred to as the Mother of Earth. All right, so that's what we're starting out with. Up next, we have the Resurrection card. In the traditional tarot, this major arcana would equate to the Judgment or karma. It's like a review of the past cycle before you move on to the next one. It literally comes up right before the World card. So, right before the cycle wraps up, right? All right, so we got the Queen of Pentacles. We have Judgment or Resurrection, as it's known in this particular deck. And then finally, we have the Hanged Man, Aries. All right, so it looks like Aries, in the recent past, you were taking steps to nurture yourself, steps towards self-care. You were probably, I want to say with this Queen of Pentacles, being that we're starting out with such an abundant, nurturing energy, you were probably in a really, really good situation, really able to take care of yourself, get things done, things like that nature. With this particular Queen of Pentacles, you see how she's standing in like a pool. It's like you were really, just into supporting yourself, right? And then right now, presently, we have the Judgment card, right? Or Karma or Resurrection. With this major arcana, it's normally like, how can I say it? It's like a review of the current cycle right before you wrap it up and move on to the next cycle. So whenever you like wrap up a cycle, right, there's normally like a period of review that you do just to see if you want to like go through any like themes that were like brought up or themes that you had to like learn from or any like lessons. You pretty much just do like a little review or like a synopsis of like the previous cycle that you're wrapping up or the current cycle that you're wrapping up, just to see if there are any lessons that you need to take with you onto the future. And then in the future position, we have the Hanged Man. So interestingly enough, this energy, I'm not getting anything like negative or bad from it. With this Hanged Man position, it's like a pause, right? Like a pause for reflection, just to see if you're like missing anything, right? With the Hanged Man, it's like a person is like, they're like hanging upside down from a tree, or like just from they're hanging from something with literally from like one leg, right? So like they're stuck upside down, but they're okay, right? If you look at this person's head in the card, right, you can kind of see like a halo around their head. it just shows that like even though like you're in this upside down position, you're okay. And I'm getting a sense that like Aries, you're coming into a cycle where you're getting used to receiving support. You know how like in this past energy, it's like, you know, you're abundant, you don't have to rely on anyone. It's like you're just used to doing things alone. It's like you're gonna be coming into a cycle where like I don't know, you could be a part of like the LGBT because like there's like three people here, right? But it's like you're gonna be like getting used to like receiving support. There's like three people and then there's like an angel like calling them or something like that, whatever. But it's like you're gonna have to get used to receiving support and just like not being so independent all the time. Being independent is like great. I mean, like who doesn't want to be in a position to take care of themselves where you don't have to rely on anybody? That is awesome. Like if you can do that for yourself, great. But if you don't have to do things like alone, go ahead and accept the help. Like let them fly you out, let them spend money on you, all the nice things, you know what I'm saying? I'm just playing around. That's only if you want to, but it just looks like you're going to be in a position where you're going to be learning how to accept help, right? So I'm going to pull from the, let's see, I'm going to pull from the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff, just to see if there's anything that you need to surrender this month coming up in August. But it looks like, oh, starting out, I didn't even shuffle the deck, Aries. Surrender your ego. So you know how like we were talking about how like you have to like get used to like receiving help. I feel like for some of you, we don't even have to shuffle. That's amazing. It's like I hope this doesn't sound like I'm like talking down to you or like chastising you or like putting my finger in your face and be like, dude, it's like, no, not like that. It's just that like your ego is preventing you from receiving even more help than you could have received before, right? It's like you're going through this process where it's like you're gonna be like checking your ego, just examining your ego a little bit in this hangman position in the future, where you're just gonna be seeing where it's like getting in your way or how your ego can like be preventing you from letting help in, right? And then there's like additional messages like on the deck, so I'm gonna read those too, just to see if there's anything that stands out to you, right? So we have surrender your ego, Aries. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others. And come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humanity will further your goals. So this is saying like be of service to others and come from your heart, but I feel like it's like the opposite of that. It's like you need to learn how to like receive service from others. Like let others be of service to you, right? And I totally read that wrong. I said, but humanity will further your goals. It says, but humility will further your goals. So it's just all about, you know, just like checking the ego, making sure that like your ego isn't like stopping you from like receiving what you could be receiving. And it just seems like maybe like this is like the current crossroads we're at, where you're just like you're learning how to like not so much lean on yourself for support, but also allowing yourself to be supported by others, right? With this judgment card. And excuse the imagery. It's like try not to be so sensitive. It's just like I think it's like their butts or something. But it's just their backsides. Excuse the imagery. But yeah, so we have, you know, just surrender your ego. Don't allow your ego to stop you from receiving help. And then we're also going to pull from the Spirit Messages deck by John Holland, just to see if your guides or anyone on the other side of the veil has anything to say to you, Aries. All right, so benevolent spirits, any advice for Aries? Okay. Oh, wow. So we have you are not alone, Aries. So remember how I was saying how you don't necessarily have to just like rely solely on yourself. There are other people that you can rely on for support. You aren't alone. And this is I'm getting the sense this is from both like a spiritual perspective and on like a physical, like emotional level. Like you have support around you. You don't have to be so just like guarded and just like how can I say it? Just like resistant to assistance. All right? But it says here, you are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. All right, Aries. So the message here so much is, oh, and then at the top of the deck, it just so happens that it just says here a mother's love. So some of you could have like a maternal figure on the other side that's like coming through to let you know that, like, you know, you're not alone. They sense that, like, you know, like you may need like help or support, and they hear you and they acknowledge you, right? Or this maternal figure, she hears you and she acknowledges you. Right, so just remember, Aries, for this month, you aren't alone. Lean on others for support, and try not to get in your own way. Try not to block the help, all right? So if you enjoyed the content of this video, go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next segment of Liminal Exchange. And be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get like a full picture, see if there's any other messages that may resonate with you. And yeah, let me know what's going on in the comments, all right? Take care. See you later.